Sup, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is my first video in a while. I haven't necessarily recorded anything else ever since I've done my last video, which is like a year ago, or more than a year ago. I don't know at this point. So bear with me if the video quality, aka the way I would make the videos and take them, isn't as good as they were. But yeah. So this is going to be another one of another entry of mine to what my life has been during quarantine, and this is my contribution to our event, I guess you could say, that we're doing in APC Psychological Society around these corners. So yeah, this is going to be my entry on that as well. Yeah. But first, I guess I'm going to take a shower because, as you guys can see, I'm a mess. Just like how I started the other around this corner that I made more than a year ago. So yeah, because it is the Philippines, it's hot, I want to take a shower, and we are going to the coffee shop today. So I guess I will be able to show you guys a better scenery and a better context of how my quarantine has been compared to the one that I made a year ago. Alright, so after that's done, normally I take a shower like afternoon. Normally it would be around 6 p.m, but whatever, I'm going to the coffee shop today. Yeah, around this time I would be either be on my phone or mostly my laptop, going through stuff that I need to download, or yeah, basically things that I need to prepare for when I do go to the coffee shop, so that, you know, when I get there it's just me doing work, or basically I have everything I already need for whatever I plan to do during that day, there obviously. Other than that, if there isn't a class, if I'm not going to the coffee shop, which is most often, like we only go to the coffee shop like once a week, so most of the time around this time, it's like 12 something right now, I would be on my laptop on Discord with the server, in the server that I created with someone before, and basically I'll be hanging out with the people who's currently active around this time. Normally it's just me, probably like one or two other people, while I'm waiting for my class, because my class is at 1. And yeah, I'll probably playing around, probably be playing Genshin, I think, at this point, just doing my dailies and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so first off, welcome to the coffee shop. I'm currently in the function hall of said coffee shop, so if it's a bit echoey, forgive me. So I mentioned a while ago that I do my work here in the coffee shop when I do go here. So yeah, I just finished my 1 p.m. asynchronous activity. So yeah, but yeah, I'm here now, and normally the way that it goes for me in the coffee shop is I talk to the people that are here, or I work on something. Normally around this time there isn't that much people yet. They normally come at roughly 4 p.m. ish to probably 5 to 6. So that's normally when I spend time talking to them. If not, I'm normally just on my laptop doing whatever I decide to do during the day, or I would be in Discord with people. So yeah, normally I would be sitting, what you're seeing right now, it's normally where I would put myself, or where I would sit, or I'll be sitting here, which is part of the long table that's normally just inside of said function hall. Well, either here or there, but that really depends on what I'm doing during that time. Yeah, there isn't really much going on between there, here, or basically just in the coffee shop in general, especially during quarantine period. It's mostly just us meeting with the other life coaches that would go here and just chatting with them, planning things out. They normally talk to my mom and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing to add though is that, well, my life isn't necessarily that interesting during quarantine per se. There's nothing much really happening. It's just we're all stuck at home and we're just doing whatever we can or what is allowed of us to do during the times, which is basically what everyone has. It's depending on what you have during the day that you have to do, or basically your own schedule. In my case, I don't really have something that extravagant or big. It's mostly just me working on different places. For example, here in the coffee shop, or if I'm at home, my day is mostly just spent well, in class, obviously, talking to people and just playing here and there, and just doing work in general. Currently, we are doing thesis, so there's that. That takes up time as well. Now, with everything that I've mentioned, you can basically think and or say that my life is pleasant. Which, yeah, compared to everyone else who experienced different things in the course of this entire pandemic, yes, it is pleasant compared to everyone else. Yeah, we may be existing in the exact same storm in the sea, but yeah, we definitely do have different boats that we're riding in, or riding on, sorry. But one thing I do want to say is that I hope that despite all of the storm and basically everything that's around us, that you hopefully give your time to yourself, that you embrace the time that we have right now. What do I mean by that exactly? Pandemic's messy. That's a given fact, and no, most of the time, wherever you look, it's mostly negativity. It's like everything is just wrong with the world. I mean, obviously, that's how a lot of people would see it. Like, things are just going downhill for everything. And the positivity in life tends to just fade away with it because of the pandemic and the virus that caused it all, COVID-19. But I do want to say that I when it comes to time, that you yourself give yourself your time, meaning that despite everything that we're going through, despite all of these things, despite the fact that it looks like there's just too much happening, you know, it's like, since there's no clear distinction between work or school and then your house, it's just merged together, meaning that when you wake up, it's work, school, until you sleep. And it just feels like you're bombarded with more things because, again, there's no clear distinction or a border between what is work or school and home. So it just feels like we're completely filled most of the time. But I do want to say that that's not specifically the case. And I want you guys to take what I'm gonna say with a grain of salt. No matter how you look at it, we have a lot of time. This pandemic has given us a lot more time than what we could ever have prior to pandemic. We have all of this time for us to ourselves when we're just at home. I mean, sure, yeah, things seem to be a lot more suffocating, to say the least, with all of these things that you have to do because you're just at home. But if you look at it yourself, there's time that is there left over for you to use. And that's what I'm hoping to impart to you guys. Because, yeah, sure, I gave you my daily life and how it looks like. It's simple. It is. But that's because I decided to allocate time for things. It feels like, well, it would feel like to you guys and the rest of everyone else who are struggling that I'm talking in a privileged manner. But one thing I will say is that whether you're privileged or not, everyone is still given time. And take it as you will, but what I'm basically saying is that I hope you give attention to yourself. We have more time now than ever to do the things that we want to do. This hair, I swear to God. To do the things that we want to do, and basically it's all just down to you allocating time for it. Even if you don't do anything physical, it's you giving time to yourself, taking care of your mental health, taking care of just yourself in general. That's something I hope people will do, because if you're not gonna do it now, then when will you? And with all of the things happening around us, it's pretty easy for you to lose track of yourself. It's pretty easy to get sucked into or succumb to the negativity that the world is bringing to us. So you taking care of yourself and you giving time for yourself is at least 30 minutes a day. Give yourself 30 minutes or an hour a day where you give it to you and what you want to do, and for you to work towards what you want to do. That would help you. Well, that would help raise your morale more so, because you're giving yourself time and what you deserve. With all of that said, I would just like to say thank you for giving me 14 minutes of your time to talk to you guys about stuff and for you guys to listen to my life in general. Man, my hair still isn't better now. But yeah, I hope that despite of everything that's happening, I hope that you and your families are doing well. If you guys aren't, then I would just like to say that I personally believe and have hope that it will get better for all of you. And so yeah, I guess that's it for me for now. And as always, have a great day, have a great life, God bless, stay awesome. Bye bye. Peace.